Hey, Lattice family, Pastor Adam here. Excuse me. And I am with my dear friend. It's
I
been a
know.
while,
I always love the introduction that you give me, son. I
but
love you so
I love
much.
you too. And it's been a while
It
since you've been on
has
here with
been.
me.
You and Elder Malachi did so awesome last
Oh,
week.
thank you.
I was in Israel and I got to see it. And in fact, Mother Willis paid you a very high compliment. You and Elder
I'm sure.
Malachi. Did she tell you already?
No, but I know Mother Willis.
She said,
She loves
I'm
us.
telling you, Pastor Adam and Elder Malachi, they know how to do that Monday thing. I
If
said, wow.
if I could cash in on how much Mother Willis thinks I'm worth, then
She,
for real.
you and Malachi,
Yeah.
little golden children. Anyway, hey everybody.
How
Hope
was
you're.
Founders Day? Did you?
Oh my heavens, Pastor Adam. By the way, everybody, please leave your comments, share. I love you so much. Thank you for asking, Pastor Adam. I we're going to talk about a miraculous weekend coming up, but let me answer Pastor Adam's question about yesterday. Well, actually, the whole weekend. The whole weekend was so well. I don't even know how many hankies I went through crying. I
I'm
cried
sure
the
a
whole
lot.
weekend. I don't know why I have to do that.
I don't know.
It's just I don't know.
It's okay to be a crier.
I guess well, they ain't looking good to stop now.
No.
No, it's not looking good.
In fact,
But
it gets worse
oh
as
my
you
God,
continue
it
on.
almost does. You're
That's what they
right.
say.
But I tell you, this is behind the scenes Monday. You know, that's kind of what we do here on Monday with this video. Hope you guys are having a great day. But we down through the years, son, Renee, shout out to Renee.
Yes.
And
Lord.
I'm telling you, Renee project manages.
Yeah,
And
it's a
I
lot.
had JK and Aaron with me in Israel, so you were her sidekick. And shout out to you because you
Oh,
knocked it
thank you.
all out of the park. Aaron, Pastor Adam did all of the graphics and videos and all that because
And
I
then
had.
Ebony did a video too.
Did she? Ebony? Okay, shout out to Ebony. And I don't know, which one did Ebony do?
Ebony did, I think the Through the Years,
Oh,
the
the
dancers
dancers
danced to it.
video. Ebony did that.
Yeah.
That was amazing
She
too.
did a great job.
But the way you put together all the tribute videos and everything, you guys just knocked it out of the park. So I was telling Renee, I said, down through the years, we've tightened it up a little bit. This is behind the scenes of how Founders Day. I can't emotionally handle, you know, a lot of hoo-ha.
Right.
I just can't. It like Saturday night, I was getting ready to come in here because now we've added Saturday night service. Shout out to Saturday night service, which looked great Saturday night.
Did. Our
The new-
fifth one.
Fifth? No, it was fourth. We did-
Fifth.
no,
Fifth.
was it? Okay, it was the fifth one. All right. Anyway, the new contemporary Saturday night service. But I was getting ready to come in because we were
Five.
doing Founders Day all weekend. And about an hour before I was coming over here, my heart started palpitating. I was perspiring. I can't, I don't know. It just, the whole, but I've learned that love has to be reciprocal. That's what the Lord called me down with a few years ago. Instead, said to me, "Stop making such a scene. Love has to be reciprocal." Sometimes He talks
In
to
your
me like,
attempt to not make a scene, you were making a scene.
"I'm right." He was like, "Stop making a scene. Love has to be reciprocal. Allow people to express it." Because I love, I love to express love to people.
Yes, you do.
It's what I do. So anyway, but we've fine-tuned it to a balance where I can handle it. And few things involved in that are we don't bring in a guest anymore because
Right.
it used to be we brought in guests and we had to focus so much on that. It was so high maintenance.
Yeah.
And sorry. And more meaningful to me is when you kids, the sons and daughters of this
Right.
house, they do the speaking. It's just more. Well, someday you'll have kids, you'll understand that. It's more meaningful when it comes from your own children. So we've been doing that, and then not a lot of hoo-ha. The video, the dancers, Pastor Garland, and the love offering, and I'm good. I just don't like a whole lot. I literally have preached anniversary services for pastors who will go 2 weeks straight, 7 nights a week. Every year they do that.
I've only been to one of those, and it was enough.
I preach them, and they'll last like 3 and 4 hours. Yeah, and they'll have like 3 different offering lines. And anyway,
Yeah,
anyway, I can't. I just can't. Thank God for deliverance.
And thank you for being you.
I can't do it. So I'm like, okay, 1 weekend out of the year, but it was so fine tuned. I literally was at such peace. The crowds were spectacular.
Yeah.
Linda and I are so overwhelmed. I told Linda last night we were up reading a stack of cards literally this high. I
Wow.
love cards. I read every single card. I didn't go to bed till almost midnight last night.
I believe it.
I just read one card after the other. I left here from crying all weekend and cried all night till midnight. And just, yeah, just cried and cried because reading the cards and the sentiment and the love offerings, I don't even know how to say thank you. I told Linda, there's no way to say thank you to everybody. I just have to throw out a broad net and say, please accept my gratitude. It was so amazing. And the gift of Pastor Corey preaching Saturday night, my son, how I love. Pastor Corey has been steadfast, unmovable. People up, down, all around, here, there, where are you? But Pastor Corey has always just been solid as a rock. That's a lot, and thanks to his mom. You don't know his mom, but
I don't know.
his mom is dear. And then Sunday morning, 8:30, Elder Brian. I'm telling you, the son of this house, Elder Brian, preached that service Sunday morning until I almost took off. There's a lady sitting next to me. I almost took her wig off and threw it at him.
Careful now.
JK just looked out of the media room window back there. I'm serious. I considered it. I thought, I'm going to reach over to this lady sitting next to me. I'm going to take her wig off and throw it at Pastor and Elder Brian. It was just that good. And then, oh, my sweet daughter, Nikki Ford, at the 11 o'clock. I love her so much. I told her she had a little Kim Kardashian ponytail.
Oh my gosh.
And that's our audio engineer, Brother Aaron Ford, the singer. That's my singing son. That's his wife. And she's funny.
Yeah.
The
she
one
was
time
funny.
when she said, okay, that's when you can talk back to me and clap now. It was just the way she did it.
Yeah.
I was overwhelmed by all three of those speakers and their heartfelt sentiments. It was just so beautiful the whole weekend. Thank you. I'm ever so grateful. And I'm glad to be back from Israel.
I'm glad you're back.
I'm not going without you next time.
Take me with.
Okay? I'm not going without
I'll run
you.
a camera.
I'm not going without you. And I'm not going without you. Okay? So November 2023. I'm so serious. I have a list and you're on it. I'm not going without you in 2023. It was crazy getting through everything we had to go
I
through to
heard.
get there. But once we were there, it was all forgotten. It was just a spectacular trip. I don't want to say it was the best. I don't want to say any of them are the best. They're all amazing. But it was so wonderful. But I have a question for you.
Okay.
Before we talk about the miraculous thing going to happen this weekend, this is going to be an incredible weekend coming up. The next 8 weeks at Lighthouse, actually I just said that a while ago, and JK said the next 51 weeks at
Yeah.
Lighthouse. The next 8 weeks at
For
Lighthouse,
real.
there's so much going to happen here. How blessed are we?
We're very blessed. We got a lot going on. A lot of fun.
So my question I wanted to ask my son, Pastor Adam, was this. Okay, we started in November on Wednesday nights. Of course, we're virtual on Wednesday nights. But we started having War Room Prayer, which we used to have on Wednesday nights here.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And you
For
project
months and
managed
months.
that. Yeah. And so it's the first time we did it virtually, but I was gone to Israel. So I didn't get to be here for those 2 Wednesday nights. We never did it virtually before. So I want to, and I'm going to see for the first time what his response is. How do you feel like doing War Room Prayer virtually with no audience and people just praying at home with us? We do it for 12 minutes or something?
10.
10 minutes to start off the Wednesday night live stream service. How do you feel like it went virtually?
I miss you in person, but it really felt like riding a bike. There was really,
Really?
there's really no hiccup whatsoever. Most of our team came back. You know
Really?
what I found?
So did
People,
you have the music underneath playing?
I don't know if we did. We were praying loud. I have no idea.
I'm sure that
We
you
might have had the
did.
music underneath.
I'm positive you had David Richardson
Probably.
playing. Okay, so what you start to say, you know what we did?
But what's interesting is the prayer warriors are all praying people. Most of them are the same people from 2 years ago. Because praying people,
They pray.
they hang out. They
So
stay.
who's some of the people who
Pastor Jefferson, Elder
led?
Felicia.
He's preaching this Wednesday night.
Yeah, he's preaching
Pastor
this
Eric
Wednesday.
Jefferson, you know he's my buddy.
Yeah, he sits right next to you.
He sits right next to me on Sunday morning at 8:30. I love him. He is I don't know, he's just one of the dearest men in the world. A heart of purest gold. There is no guile in that man. And now Felicia, his wife, Felicia, I got to keep an eye on Felicia. Okay, no, she knows she is my daughter. I just love him so much. So he's preaching. Okay, so you were naming who's doing war
Yeah,
room
who
prayer.
joins us with prayer? Because
Okay.
what we do is we start the first 10 minutes. It's just prayer.
On Wednesday night at
Yeah,
6:30.
on Wednesday night, and we rotate the mic.
Okay.
And I've been asking people, throw your phone to the side and stand up and pray with us.
Okay.
So the Jeffersons have been with us. Miss Bev Daniels has been with us. Miss Beverly Daniels.
She couldn't have been. She was with me in Israel.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, for sure.
There's two Bevs. There's two Bevs.
Bev, Daniel, are you talking about Minister Bev Combs?
Oh, Combs. My
I
bad.
was going to say, now wait a minute.
With
I
the
know
red
my
hair.
sheep.
Miss Bev Combs.
I
No.
know my sheep.
Okay, you're right.
I know my
I
sheep.
accept fault. I accept fault.
He's just a young puppy. I'm teaching him how to know the sheep.
I know. I know.
Bev Daniels was with me in Israel.
But Bev Combs.
Oh,
she was
no,
with
that's
us.
a powerhouse right there.
Yeah,
Minister
she was
Bev
with
Combs.
us. We have
Okay.
Pastor Shelley with us.
Oh, powerhouse.
Paris joins us.
Power.
Pastor
You got
Alina
all, you got all
joins
the
us.
powerhouses.
Yeah, Matt.
Matt.
Yeah, Pastor Bassero. I mean, we
Pastor
got
Bass.
yeah.
Wow.
Pastor Franzik. He preached last time, so he didn't do it this time, but he's on the team.
Well, that's awesome.
I love
So
our
they
team.
rotate them. They pray like 1 minute each, but we keep it going. It's like 10 minutes of
Yeah,
continuous
and
prayer.
it's a lot of praying in tongues.
A lot of praying in tongues. So I'm anxious. This will be my first Wednesday night here for the cyber service because I was in Israel the former too, and I'm anxious about it. And then we have some praise and worship, and then the speaker comes on.
Yeah, it goes right from prayer. We pray over. So I want to say this. If you have a prayer request, okay,
Oh, yeah.
please write it down in the grand lobby in our spinning wheel. Write
Ah.
it down, fold it, and then put it in there because
Do we have that out there?
we do have it. It's right over there.
Oh, praise God.
Elder Felicia lays hands on it, and we all pray over it
Oh.
together. So once that's done, then we go into worship. But please put your prayer request in there.
Yeah.
We want to fill up that
Have
bin.
people been putting it in there?
We have. It's been progressively more and more. So
Good.
please make sure you do that.
Well, I'm finding out stuff along with you today. And then, Wednesday nights, we do our best to translate the gospel virtually on Wednesday nights. And thank you so much for being a part of it. We actually, here's a little secret, in December, we're going to have one Wednesday night in person.
Really?
You know what it is?
I didn't know that.
Well, actually, you do. You just forgot.
Did I?
Probably. It's going to be the candlelight
Oh,
service.
okay.
I think it's like the third
I do
Wednesday
remember now.
of December. We're going to have an in-person Wednesday night candlelight service. Chazzy, she's the project manager of that.
22nd of December.
Yeah, so the holidays are going to be spectacular for you, starting this weekend, okay? First of all, Sunday night coming up at 6 p.m., this coming Sunday night, which is the 21st.
I'm never very good at this. The 21st.
21st, okay? Numbers and names get stuck in my head. 21st, 6 o'clock, Miracle on 127th Street. What is that? I'm glad you asked. 17 years ago, the Lord told me, go out on 127th Street. I think you've probably heard this.
Yeah.
127th Street, and go to every church and invite the pastors to come together once a year, lay aside denomination, and let's just let Chicago know churches can come together and just be about Jesus for one night. So I went up and down. There's 14 churches. Well, there were 14 churches then. Some of those are no longer in business.
Right.
But I discovered 127th Street was 10 miles long exactly. I didn't know that. Probably the engineers that engineered it knew that, but I didn't know it. So I went out of our church parking lot, went right. To the right, it's exactly 5 miles. To the left, it's exactly 5 miles.
Wow.
We
We're right in the
sit
middle?
right at literally the 5-mile mark.
Wow.
I said, okay, that's not a coincidence. So I went to all the churches. I asked the pastors, could we come together and kick off the holidays with a Thanksgiving service every year on the Sunday night prior to Thanksgiving? Well, this is long before your time, but the newspapers laughed at me and they said, no, that'll never happen. People have tried that before, but you can't get pastors to agree. Well, here's the long story short. This is our 17th annual one. And they are awesome. Miracle on 127th Street. It's a 90-minute service filled with the pastors. We plan it all year long. We have several breakfasts with the pastors during the course of the year. We plan different, there's church dance groups that do their thing, choirs. It's just really, truly, I look so forward to it, and it kicks off the holidays. So it's this Sunday night at 6 o'clock at Moraine Valley Church, which is 127th and Ridgeland, basically. 127th and Ridgeland. It's been here the last several years, but we're rotating it and letting another church be able to do it, which is, you'll love it. So this Sunday night, and the truth is, okay, look at me. I'm looking at you. I see you. Are you looking at me? I see you. The truth is, Lighthouse is the backbone. If you're not there, let's just leave it at that. Lighthouse is the backbone of it because it was my vision. So kids, come and kick off your holidays. It'll be a lot of fun. It's an opportunity to give thanks. But we're going to make the whole weekend, Pastor Adam.
Can I give an insider tip?
Yeah.
For Miracle insider tip for Moraine Valley. Okay, they have some of the best coffee at their church.
Don't tell David
So
Carney
you get
and Jen
there.
that.
I said some of the best because the rest of the best is here. But
oh, good save.
yeah, see,
Good save.
I know. But get there a little bit early because they really do have awesome iced coffee, frosted coffee. Me and Paris go every year a little early and have some coffee.
I do too.
And get to meet some of the people from other churches.
It's fun. They have a huge lobby, tables and chairs, and a coffee shop.
Yeah.
So it's just a great once a year. See people from other churches up and down 127th Street. We have Catholic, Lutheran, Pentecostal, Baptist, non-denominational. We have everybody there. But Lighthouse, you're the backbone, and I need to count on you this Sunday night at 6 o'clock. But here's the miracle. Newsflash. Newsflash. And Elder Malachi, I saw him here in the sanctuary today, so I said, come and do a run-on with Pastor Adam and I.
Come on.
Another one of Mother Willis's golden children. Anyway.
You're saying it must be nice. It is nice.
Oh, yeah.
But Elder Malachi, you really have, son. You've done an amazing job.
thank
He has been project managing the last couple of years a weekend we call Look What the Lord Has Done, Hath Done, whichever one you want. Some
Has.
people call it has, hath, whatever. But look what the Lord has done.
KJV and KJV.
Or the Message Bible. Yo, look what's up.
Yeah.
He done it.
He done did it.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to stop now. But this weekend, the Lord gave me this vision for this some years ago. I don't even know how many years we've been doing this, but once a year, and I loved how you pitched it. Say how you pitched it yesterday. All weekend he pitched it like this.
This upcoming weekend is the time that we check the pulse
Did you hear
of
that?
what
Where'd you hear-
testimonies
where'd
has
you hear
had
that before?
happen in our congregation, so you
Where'd
don't
hear
want to
that?
miss it.
Where'd you hear that before?
I've learned a couple things from watching you preach.
I was sitting down there. I said, they grow up so fast. This is the weekend, and that's how I describe it. When I think every church should check the pulse
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Absolutely.
is the gospel producing what it says it will in a local body? We know this pandemic, it has produced here. We've loved on people. We've given $1 million and some dollars away. And now, additional to that, once a year, I do this weekend. I love to do it, and we call it Look What the Lord Hath Done. And Elder Malachi has been project managing it for a couple of years now. Tell what's going to happen this weekend, son. Tell what's
I'm
going to happen.
telling you, I've been working on this for a couple months.
Yeah, you
and
have.
we have 7 amazing testimonies coming, and you don't want to miss it. We have it from each side of the spectrum. It's going to be such amazing. Make sure you get friends, families here, because it's going to encourage you. And I'm telling you, Pastor Dan, you don't even know
I always wait 'cause I
what
never
has
hear
been
it.
happening during the rehearsals I've had
Really?
these last couple. The Spirit of God has been moving, and they are so excited for what's going to happen. So make sure you get out at any of the 3 services this weekend. It's going to be phenomenal. Trust
Saturday
me.
night at 5,
5 o'clock,
Sunday morning at
8:30
8:30
and 11. Yep.
And he presents the same. Okay, so it's people thank me for this all the time, that we don't just do random, you kids are too young, random testimony service. Some
I've
of you
heard.
remember back in the day. Oh my heavens. Your grandmother could tell you about that.
I'm sure she could.
Folks used to, Aaron, you remember that? Testimony service. And it turned into complaining service and everything. I mean, craziness. I cut it out years ago. I said, God is not in that. So anyway, so it's very scripted.
Yeah.
That's why he rehearses with them. They have to write out scripts, and then they have to go through. He prunes it, he goes through it, he edits it, and they each have 3 minutes. It's very scripted.
Yes.
To stick with it, to get the meat of it in 3 minutes. You're welcome. People thank me for that all the time. They're like, Pastor,
Yeah.
thank you for not just
I
letting it-"
thank you, and I'm the project manager.
Yes. So I will, of course, be here, but we're doing special things during the holidays. This weekend, you're going to hear some of the miracles. Don't tell the people, but just say 1 or 2 of the things we're going to hear about.
This one person had a child when she was 16, I believe it was, and gave it up for adoption. That's what her parents thought was best. And she prayed every night for 60 years.
Wait, whoa. 6-0?
6-0. Prayed
16 plus 60.
every night for
76.
60 years.
Wow.
And in
What did she pray for?
that she would meet her child that she has never met. 60 years later, this past June, she met him for the first time.
You shut your mouth.
Oh, I'm telling
sorry.
you.
You shut your mouth. I'm so
This
sorry.
is what happens behind the
Yes.
scenes.
60
we
years,
talk.
she prayed. She cried out to
Oh my
God.
God, I
She
have
never
goosebumps.
thought the Lord heard her, nothing of that. And in June of 2021, she met her son for the first time in 60 years.
Sounds like a Hallmark movie.
Oh,
That
it's-
really does sound like a Hallmark movie.
It's going to be
Hallmark.
Hallmark.
And
If
it's
you're
somebody here in
listening.
our church?
Someone here in our church.
So don't tell me.
I won't.
I'm going to tell you, it's going to be an amazing weekend. Look what the Lord has done. Your heart's going to be filled.
Yeah.
I cry.
He absolutely does.
Duh.
I've been telling them in rehearsal, I said, if anyone's going to cry, he's going to be crying on the front row, and he'll distract you.
Right now, you telling me that. I'm like, oh my God, are you? That's just going to be the most.
That is Hanky 1,943 of the
mercy.
weekend, so just so all you know.
The miracles that have happened here during this pandemic. You know, God is still on the throne. The pandemic didn't change him. In fact, I'll put myself out there and say, I've seen maybe more miracles. I know that's a little ambiguous, but I don't want to negate any other year, but maybe more miracles during this pandemic than at any other time in my life.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
I believe so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this weekend, Elder Malachi is project managing, and it's Look What the Lord Hath Done. All 3 services, 7 giving their testimony. I will not be preaching. I'll be the cheerleader. I'll be the amen corner and tie it all up at the end. And I'm just so excited about it. So don't miss the miracles. It will inspire your faith to believe God for your own miracle. Invite somebody to come and hear a part of it. Here at one of the services that may think, oh, is there anything to this? I'm telling you, just during that one instance right there. Okay, add 2 minutes. They're telling us we got to go.
Yeah, we
Stay
didn't
here,
even-
Elder
there's one
Malachi.
thing we didn't even talk about yet.
Because we got to talk about
The week after that.
the week after that. So what we decided to do, we're gonna tell you a couple weeks coming up because
Yeah.
there's so much happening. Okay, so this weekend, Elder Malachi's project managing. Look What the Lord Hath Done, and then we go down to Moraine Valley for Miracle on 127th Street. That's Sunday night. But a week from this Sunday is literally one of my favorite.
A week from this Saturday.
A week from this Saturday, yeah, because we're gonna do it at all 3 services. That's right. The next couple of weeks, we're doing the same thing on Saturday night as we do on
Yeah,
Sunday.
because there's special events.
Special events, which is how we'll roll. If it's a special event weekend, we'll do it Saturday and all the services on Sunday. So 2 weeks from this weekend, you know, guys, you've definitely heard me say this. You could finish the quote. Down through the years in my darkest moments, in the midnight hours.
It wasn't a sermon.
It was a
song.
It was a song.
See?
In the midnight hour.
Midnight hour.
I'm sorry.
God, I'm already crying thinking about this. It wasn't a sermon that kept me. I couldn't remember my own sermons. Sorry, guys, I couldn't remember yours. I couldn't remember, but a song would keep me. Music, David in the Word of God, David who wrote the Psalms, music, a minstrel and the Psalms. Do you guys know that how important music was in the Old Testament? I'll give you a little bit of history. The Levitical choir, you could not even sing in the Levitical choir till you had served basically as what we would call the temple care custodial team, 25 years before you could ever even sing in the choir.
Wow.
It was considered such an honor to be able to be involved in the music ministry. Lighthouse Music Ministry is par none. Sister Bridget and Elder Brian, by the way, the song yesterday. We don't have time to keep talking about this. The song yesterday. Oh, my heavens, it's worth you watching the whole service for the song the choir did yesterday. But I'll be doing something I call simply the music sermon. And I have a group of 8 singers. We've been rehearsing for months. Things that happen here at Lighthouse are very well thought out. Very pre-planned.
Trust and believe. We
I have
do
no
not
idea.
fly by
True
the seat
story.
of our pants.
I was with someone not too long ago, and they're like, I want to do something with you. So I said, okay, well, plan the next 3 in advance. And they said, wait, what? I was like, yeah, because That's how we do it. He's like, I'm not used to that. Like,
That's how we
do
roll. We have to do it. Well, the Bible says do things decently and in order. So anyway, I'll be doing the music sermon. I have a big grand piano going to be up here on stage. These 8 singers. And this year, we're taking it to a different level. I'll do a journey through music of, you just can't miss it. Okay, that's next weekend. Not this weekend. This weekend coming is Look What the Lord. But the following weekend is the music sermon. You won't want to miss it. You will laugh. You will cry. We are going to trace, I'll tell you a couple of the sections of it.
Okay.
Beg me to.
Please
do it.
All right, if you insist. We're going to do, I'll tell you there's 4 sections to the music sermon. 2 of them are this. One is one-hit wonders.
Okay.
And we're going to liken it to one-hit wonders that made it out, like Milli Vanilli, or what's the group's name?
Like I really don't know.
No, Milli Vanilli. Oh my God, I said Milli
Is that
Vanilli.
what it is?
I'm so white.
There's an actress named Millie in
God.
Stranger Things. That's about all I know.
No, but they were like a one-hit wonder. So we're going to liken it to, and we're going to do some one-hit wonders, gospel songs, and liken it. Okay, it's just going to be a fun segment. Yeah. Then we're doing, one of the other segments is called Songs That Stick.
Okay.
Because there's one-hit wonders, and then there's songs that stick.
Okay.
Including songs I wrote.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Name a song I wrote, Pastor Adam.
Name a song. Pastor Adam.
Name a song I wrote.
I know.
I
Is
know
the album
many.
called A Man and His Piano?
That's an album.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
A man, his piano, and his
Worship?
worship.
A man, his
Oh,
piano,
yeah.
and his worship.
Oh, at least, okay.
Stay in the race.
Stay in the, okay, all right, they're getting it. Now, what'd you say, JK? You always
That's
come
one of my
through for
favorite
me.
songs.
You don't even know that
I've
song.
listened to that whole album.
Get out of
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
Stay in the race.
Is
You
there
always-
one
Oh.
called American Dream or New American Dream?
No. Okay.
No, I'm
so-
serious. What?
No.
The producer, what's his name? Harvey?
Sanchez Harley.
Sanchez Harley.
Oh, I know what you. Yes.
Yeah.
That was a collaborative work.
Oh, okay.
We did that for Aretha Franklin.
Really?
Yes.
I had no idea.
Yeah, Aretha Franklin recorded that song. How about that? That's why I don't have to take a salary from this church. Okay.
You guys were around it.
You're really getting behind the scenes, Monday.
Aretha Franklin. That's a long time ago. That's why I'm.
Hold on, I gotta run real quick.
What did you just say?
Oh man.
I'm going.
My ears cannot hear.
Uh,
Did you say that was a long time
that
ago?
was a long time ago.
Incomparable Aretha Franklin. Oh God, I'm gonna get in such trouble. We're at the church, and some pastors they're gonna blast me now. They're gonna blast me. I'm sorry. Okay, Aaron, what do I do? They're gonna blast me because I
You
just
keep
said
going.
Aretha Franklin. She's incomparable.
She's a
Yeah.
legend.
She's a legend.
But they make biopics about her now, which means she's older.
She's
got
in
Amazon Prime
She's in
biopics.
heaven. She's not even here.
Well, she's older. That's my point.
Oh
You
my God, this
always
whole
come
program
through.
just went left. This whole thing just went left. I don't even know what to say right now. What were we talking about?
Was this?
You don't want to miss any of the next 2 weekends coming up. Look what the Lord has done and the music
this Tree
sermon.
Blonde?
Both of them are going to bless you. You want to make sure you get your family and friends out because you don't want to miss it. All right, we love you, Lighthouse. We'll see you next time.
Oh my God.